been 2 whole days. You guys miss me? You guys miss me a little bit? I'm trying a different aspect ratio. I am reading your guys' comments. I am reading the comments about our react videos and how to make them better. So hopefully I'm not blocking too much. I don't think it's gonna quite matter for this. I'm fascinated by this video. It showed up on my front page, and I'm less fascinated by who. Well, okay, I'm fascinated by one person on the loved side. Like, what has Kazuha done? But maybe this video will educate me a little bit. I'm more interested on why some people are on the hated side. Like what did Shy Lily do? What did Lily do? What did Korone do? I mean, okay, we all know what Korone might have done. But if that's the issue, then I have some words. I have crime. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Yes, so I found this video. It was on my front page, on the YouTube front page. I have not gotten to watch it yet. Because when we do these react videos, I actually want to react to it. I don't want to have pre-watched and be like, oh, I'm just gonna like sum it up. That's not a reaction, that's a summary. So it's the most loved versus the most hated VTubers. You better be loved. I don't think I'm in this video. I think I'm too much of a war criminal. I think I'm too much of a criminal. And, you know, obscure. I mean, like, some of these is like obvious choices. Like, of course everyone loves fucking Iron Mouse. And then others, it's like, Kazuha? What? It's already coming off like a Niji Sanji piece. But I reserve judgment. I reserve judgment of this video until we have watched it. I reserve rights of judgment until we've watched this video. It's about 30-something minutes. I'm probably gonna pause to interject in this because I'm curious. Like, I have thoughts. I have opinions. But also, for my VOD watchers, hi, my name is Kuro. I'm your Jackalope Queen of Chaos. I like to watch cute girls do cute things, but for sometimes I like to watch people not do cute things and just make, I don't know, whatever the fuck this video is gonna be. Ready to see my face on the most hated VTubers? No, Yumi! I'm just curious. I was very interested when I saw the thumbnail. I'm probably being clickbaited. This is probably clickbait. This is probably clickbait, chat. But we're gonna sit, we're gonna watch it. I hope you enjoyed. Wait, Poyo, was that you? I haven't gotten to play it because they haven't they haven't released it yet. Throne has to like process it because it's a digital purchase. It takes a little bit. We'll have Sleep Demon and Ipapa us in our sleep. But yeah, for my VOD watchers, I stream pretty regularly at 7 p.m. EST, and I'm not gonna say every day, pretty regularly. We do a lot of react content, mostly Hololive oriented, and I also like playing silly, like comfy cozy games, but also some really silly games. If you ever want to join us, if you're not already, why aren't you subscribed? We're trying to hit 10K before I go on vacation in November, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give the video a big ol' like. Alright, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and nuke the BGM, because we are on a time limit. I hope the volume is okay. I haven't messed with it since the other day, so... Alright, tell me if the volume's bad. Volume's not even going. I love that for me. Unsubscribe, don't you fucking unsubscribe. I'll kill you. Oh, it's saying it's not even... Okay, OBS. Okay, OBS. The perfect volume. You guys will react to it. The volume's pretty bad. Shut up! Shut up. Why is it not? What is happening? OBS, what are you doing? OBS? I can hear it. Oh, you know why? I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm stupid. Stupid. I was looking at the I was looking at what usually captures my capture card. I was looking at the wrong audio output. My bad. Is normal at back pain at 19? Hell yeah, it is.
From fans showing unwavering support for Iron Mouse after she exposed over $500,000 in missing charity funds.
I'm not smart, chat. Leave me alone.
Brutal, a streamer had to shut down mid-subathon to one
I remember
creator
that.
falsely accusing someone of being a predator, causing serious damage to
Oh,
their reputation.
Nux.
These are the stories of
A little
VTubers
low.
who've been loved, hated, and
Alright, I'm gonna turn it up
sometimes
a
both at
smidge.
once. So let's start with Iron Mouse. She was a founding member of VShojo and someone who helped shape what VTubing would become. But under all the big milestones and celebrations, there was something going on that no one
Why
saw
are they
coming.
showing her
She
bald?
first started streaming back in 2017, and over the years, her audience has grown massively, with more than 1 million
She got
subscribers
that
on
that
YouTube
COVID
and
love
over
right there.
2.3 million followers on Twitch. In 2024,
Guys, I should have streamed
she
in
briefly
2020.
became the most subscribed streamer on Twitch, even surpassing Kai Cenat, thanks to a wildly successful
I don't know
subathon
who
that kept her
either of
stream
those
live for weeks. What makes her story stand out even more is that she originally set out to be an opera singer.
I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy.
You
too.
Twitch. I'm
I
sorry,
hope
chat,
you're
but also,
proud
isn't it
of
crazy
who
you guys would at
love
least have
mission.
2 nickels
Your own ambition.
for
That
each
dream
VTuber who is
changed
going to be an
after she
opera
was
singer?
diagnosed with CVID, a rare immune disorder that keeps her homebound and reliant on oxygen around the clock.
I was born with a genetic disease called CVID. It's a primary immune deficiency disease. My body doesn't make
Mouse and I have
antibodies to
way too
fight
many
against
similarities.
infection and bacteria.
When the COVID pandemic hit, the isolation became even more intense. So she turned to streaming as a way to make friends and connect with the world.
Wait.
Because of her health, showing
Okay, okay. First of all, this chat GPT fucking AI voice is already telling me a lot I need to know about this. She started in 2017, yeah? Why was it? Did we have COVID and I forgot about it in 2017? Or are you saying more stuff happened in 2020? This chat GPT script's already pissing me off. Man, I sure hope I'm not secretly a VTuber to add another similarity. I mean, you technically have a model. I technically have a model for you. I just would have to, we'd have to figure that out. Because your laptop would probably explode. I already don't like this video. This fucking AI voice. This script reads like it's from ChatGPT because there's already an inconsistency in the timeline. We're gonna keep watching. I'm concerned about this.
her face wasn't an option, so she used a VTuber avatar instead. That first stream kicked off what would become a life-changing career.
God, I remember
At
that
first,
model.
She streamed just to feel a little less alone.
Saying, okay, well today I am
Man,
going to
y'all
stream
remember
and I'm
Face
going
Rig?
to,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
see if I could talk for an hour. And I started 1 hour. Then I started 2 hours of streaming.
But by 2020 and 2021,
It's
her
crazy
community
hearing her
as
voice
VTubing took
then
off
from
globally.
now.
The support she received helped her access better
sorry.
medical care,
I'm
which in
sorry.
turn allowed her to stream more regularly.
Iron Mouse logo on the
also
rocket,
won
like they're
Best
catapulting
VTuber
her
at
to
the Streamer
space.
Awards and became the first VTuber to win Content Creator of the Year at the Game Awards in 2023.
On the other hand,
She
you know what,
became
valid, Chris.
especially known for her long-running subathons, which raised both money and awareness for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, a cause deeply personal
Her
to
logo
her.
is
But
really
just
cute.
when everything seemed perfect, something started to feel off. Behind the scenes, money was missing, trust was breaking, and Iron Mouse realized she wasn't as protected as she thought. So when she discovered that over $500,000 from those very streams had never been delivered to charity, and that
the
is one of the
apocalypse
reasons
fucking
why
happening.
in July 2025, Iron Mouse decided to leave VShojo.
I am leaving VShojo. Unfortunately,
It does have quite a documentary feel, and I can't get over this fucking AI voice, but oh my god. Hi, Penguin. Did anybody else notice, like, everybody was, like, trying to predict the fall of VShojo when everybody was leaving before Mouse? But then everybody else was also like, well, guys, can't say nothing too bad about VShojo. Mouse is still there. I feel like we as a community put way too much pressure on this poor girl to be like, the representative of an entire company is crazy. They put so much weight on this poor fucking girl. Absolutely despicable. Start with, honestly, I think we all saw the cracks way before Silver and Vay left during the whole original Nux Taku bullshit, which I have my opinions on that, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. There's just a lot of, like, there was always a lot of signs that VShojo was just fucked. But we were all like, oh, but they have so much freedom. There's so much freedom. And then just reading everything that came out from this shit was horrific. Honestly, I'm being 100% with you guys. Everything that happened around VShojo, just seeing everything that happened, pretty sure it took a big dump on my mental health too. It was just sad. Everybody, like, treated VShojo like it was the dream. And in the end of the day, you know what? You can make it as an indie. You don't need no company. You can be a strong, independent VTuber who don't need no man. It's just really fucking depressing how much weight they put on not just Mouse, but, like, on everybody who stayed. It felt like such a horrible thing if you wanted to leave VShojo. Because everyone was like, it started with Mata. Everyone was all like, oh no, Matara's leaving. But its termination was happening. And we got, like, nothing. And then, like, Giga left. And everyone's like, well, she hasn't been there that long. But it was still, like, we all sat there and were like, And then, like, all the, like, base core people in staff started leaving, and we're all like, I honestly saw the final domino fall when Zen left, because Zen has always been such an optimist and a freaking supporter of the company. For her to leave, I knew something was up. And then, like, not even that much long later, we got this shit. And everybody and their mom has a horrifying VShojo story. I can honestly say I didn't apply for VShojo because they already had a Kuro, so they didn't need 2 Kuros. So I think I saved myself a little bit of mental anguish there. But it still ended up dumping on my mental, seeing everybody that I knew getting shat on by this company. The part I despise the most is the whole no speculation, please, and the rats are correct. I honestly feel like we all know who Kuro and the cooler jackalope Kuro. We will protect the Kuro we have at home. It's like, we have Kuro at home, and it's just me. You guys saying you like me more than the other Kuro? To be fair, VShojo made good to the community while with all that happened around Niji at the time. The fucking Niji Sanji explosion's its own thing. But I will respect people who still want to support those people that are in that company. I respect people who respect their Oshis. That's all I'm gonna say on that. No comment. I know no other Kuro but you. All right. Let's keep going. Hi, Tatsu. We're watching the most loved versus most hated VTubers. Of course, everybody loves the mouse. Kuro at home looks like your gremlin model.
Recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled.
So goddamn, where's the consequences of stealing $500,000? Has that happened yet? Have we had consequences?
A significant amount of unpaid earnings,
which I have not been paid.
And most respect the talents.
The thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today
Going
is
bankrupt.
owed over
I was talking about more like
$500,000
legal
from VShojo.
repercussions.
But what hurt the most, she said, was the missing donation.
The
Money her
legal
community had
repercussions of
raised in
stealing
good faith that never reached the
$500,000.
foundation.
Every time I put my trust in people,
Yeah,
it always
imagine
ends in
stealing
grief
from
for
sick
me.
kids chat.
So I was worried
That's
about
crazy.
expectations and 1,001 other things. But I ultimately decided to join VShojo. It really pains me that
I'm
am
gonna stop you
unable
there,
to
dog.
fully explain why.
Iron Mouse said she had trusted the company to handle financial matters so she could keep her personal information
Yeah, I
private
can't believe
due
they
to
lied.
safety
It's the
concerns tied to her
lying
health.
for me.
But when she decided to take more control of her finances, she discovered the missing payments.
It's the lying
Legal
and the
action
manipulation.
is reportedly in motion.
I want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold.
So she wasn't able to share every detail. It was obvious how much it affected her. The charity that helped her through some of the hardest moments in her life hadn't received the funds. And for someone who spent years raising millions for immune disorder research, that cut deep. She's now continuing her
That's
career
so
as an independent
crazy.
VTuber, unsure of what comes next, but supported by a loyal community. But Iron Mouse wasn't the only one who walked away from VShojo. On July 11, 2025, Zentreya announced that she was leaving the agency after
And this was the domino. This for me was the domino. Other people, like people who are newer in the company, I was like, okay. You know, maybe they learned it's just not for them. Which is how Giga kind of like framed her leaving VShojo. She's like, well, there's all this stuff that I can do on my own, and I've already been doing it. Yeah, this is a great picture to pause on. And like with Mata, I figured it was just an issue with the merch, because that's how VShojo made their money, was through merch. Clearly, no one was buying enough merch, though, which is sad. I'm sorry, VShojo. Every time I wanted to buy merch, I was moving. I couldn't buy shit. But, like, for me, it was Zen. Because Zen fucking fought for that company for no goddamn reason. I think her fans are precious. Yeah, the mousy fans are called Precious Family. But it's like, goddamn. And then just all the lies they told, like Zen, the lies they told, like, Talent had already left. Talent, like, they just fucking lied to everybody. And even the JP side was lying. Like, did you guys see the clip of Kason being like, what do you mean VShojo JP's doing well? If it's doing well, where's my fucking money? It's crazy that they just fucking gaslighted all these people. Gassed them up. Probably treated them pretty well within the first year. Like, I think Kuro talked about it. Kuro 2, Electric Boogaloo. I was here first. I'm pretty sure he talked about, like, how the first year was really good. Like, he had support. He was getting paid. And then it was like, all of a sudden, year 2 rolls around and it slowly dwindled away. And it's like, if you couldn't afford to take care of these people, why'd you sell them this dream? And I think that's what really kills it for some people, was like, VShojo sold them the dream. Everyone got told that, like, yeah, your dream's gonna come true here, baby. You guys are gonna be treated well here in VShojo. And then you did get treated well for, like, the first year. And then after that, it was like, you don't need to get paid. Oh, we owe you like $100,000? We owe charity $500,000? Yeah. Also, I can't get over the fact that I can't get over the fucking lying to everybody, like, oh, I didn't know that money was for charity. Meanwhile, talked about it on a live stream about the money going to charity. It's like he thought we were stupid. It's literally like they thought we were stupid and weren't paying attention. And same with, like, the talents, like, that they weren't paying attention. Like, oh, don't worry, I never check my bank account. Okay, I will. To be fair, I don't like checking my bank account because the numbers scare me. But if I knew I was supposed to be paid and I wasn't receiving my money, I think I would be talking about it a lot earlier than some of these people did. Contracts be damned. Wait, Christmas doesn't came early. Clearly, he was just probably like, "Oh, what's this money? It's in a special like Disney vault. Yes, it's mine now." Yeah, Michi totally. My queen predicted the downfall. That's why I love her, and that's why she's my queen. All right, I'm gonna take Zen flicking us all off the screen so that I don't get super demonetized. What if we take the money meant for sick children and put it in my personal bank account? That's what it happened. And I think what hurts for me is like they adopted all of these talents who had such a hard time in previous companies just to do the same fucking bullshit. My poor queen can't catch a break. My queen and my mom can't catch a break, and neither can. Well, is Kuro's a dog? My mom, my dog, and my queen can't seem to catch a break. And then just like everything else that came out from VShojo, like goddamn, it was so crazy, Dial. Like dating a girl from a bad relationship, then treating them like trash. He's just. Oh, I assume canine means dog. And his fans are like dogs. Okay, my wannabe dog. Poor, like I feel so bad for them. Like you're sold this dream by this company, and then they're like, "What if we don't give you what we promised?" All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
As one of its OG members,
I should know what the K9 means.
Just like to let you guys
Maybe I just thought it sounded cool.
I will be leaving VShojo. I am going to be looking for
I love
new
this model for
opportunities
Zen.
down
It's so
the road.
pretty.
It has been a tremendous few years. It has been a very tremendous few years on this journey.
at first, she described it as a
Does
personal
Uniho
decision,
still do
saying
Zen's
she wanted
models?
to take on new opportunities, explore different projects, and have full control over her content.
Or this Nano.
Understood like what my goal is and what I wanted to do. I am not graduating
it was
if I
for
am not.
cats?
I'm literally still gonna be staying here, but I'm going to be
Zen
exploring
has
new
a face.
pathways and
Everyone
new
has a face, I
opportunities.
hope.
I will of course be keeping my IP. Everything you see here right now.
She made it clear she wasn't graduating or stepping away from VTubing. She'd
I
still
hate
be
the word
streaming, still doing
graduation
charity
so
work
much,
and
chat.
collabs, and she'd be keeping her model and IP. From
I
the
like that she
outside,
switches
it looked
between
like a fresh
2D and
start,
3D.
But in a follow-up stream on July 23rd, she shared something that made everything feel a lot more complicated. Zentreya revealed that she hadn't been paid by VShojo for her work.
Want answers? At the moment, with how things are f***ing going, I'm probably not getting paid. I don't think a lot of us are.
I think that's what.
Sure that's what
I think that's the
everybody's
worst part is
already
that they're never
saying
gonna
too.
get their
And
money.
that she
They're never
wasn't
getting
the
paid,
only
chat.
one. She said her lawyer
They're
was
never getting
involved
paid.
and that other creators, artists, and contractors were also speaking up about missing payments. She admitted she'd been frustrated for a long time, but had stayed hopeful, even promoting the
God,
brand
it's just such
and
a pretty
building hype
model.
around
Please
new
don't
talents
trigger my
joining the company.
PTSD.
Looking back, she said she felt naive for ignoring the signs.
You know, the one
I didn't
person who I think
realize
made it
until
out
it
of
was too
VShojo
late.
kind of
I
unscathed
Didn't.
was
It's
Hime because she
frustrating.
never
It's
streamed.
annoying. I wish I could, go all out and tell you everything, but I can't.
She was exhausted, careful with her words, and clearly dealing with a legal situation behind the scenes.
And the thing is,
but
Tatsu,
still
people
wanted
left
to stand
before
by the
her,
people
but it's
affected. Even while
Zen
holding
leaving
back
that really
details,
solidified
she
it to
pointed
me that
bigger
something was
issues,
wrong.
ones that would later line up with what Iron Mouse would eventually bring to light. But Zentreya's struggles with VShojo
Well,
weren't the
Hime
only
wins by
challenges she
doing
was dealing
absolutely
with.
nothing.
Behind the scenes, she'd also been navigating a
Because I
different
loved
kind of
Hime's
pressure,
model, it's
one
so
that
pretty.
had nothing to do with contracts or payments. Over the years, Zentreya has carved out a space for herself in the VTuber world with something few others use, a text-to-speech voice in place of her real one. It's a style that's always made her stand out, and for a long time,
I'll
it
admit,
helped
I like the
define her
text-to-speech
content.
on
But more
her. I think it's
recently,
cool.
It's also
I
made
wish
her
I
an
knew how to
easy
do
mark.
that for
Lately,
days I
she's
don't
been
want
hit
to
with
talk
a
to you
lot of
guys.
harassment, to the point that people started hate rating her stream.
For the games though.
It's always fun playing with you, huh?
Much love.
Now I remember this, but I didn't remember the context of why people were hate
I'm
reading
getting
her
up.
during her subathon.
Getting a lot of nasty messages at the moment here.
Oh wait, my bad. Hime, who is
Threats
that? A
and
new
all that.
VTuber?
So I think I'm gonna call here today. I don't know where this is all coming from.
Things
Does anyone know the real reason she was getting all the hate raids? I'm pretty sure ChatGPT voice here doesn't really know. Because this was more recent, right? This was during her subathon. I don't think it was for her using her text-to-speech as she's been using since a bajillion years. Kuro hates this. I don't hate you guys. Sometimes I just don't want to talk. Sometimes it's just easier to be a robot. Or like when I'm sick and stuff. I honestly thought she was just getting... I don't remember. I don't remember why, but I remember it happening because I remember the Twitter post. Alright, Chat GPT voice. Sometimes it's quite often. Why? Because people are weird and cringy and don't have anything better to do with their life. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world to, like, send people to, like, to send people... So this is why I don't want to stream on Twitch chat. Because at the moment someone sits there and, like, sends me a hate raid, I'll probably cry. I wouldn't know what to do. It was because she was #1 female sub streamer. Who fucking cares? I don't understand why people care so much about stuff like that. Maybe I'm the weirdo. Maybe I'm the weirdo, chat. Maybe it's me. Maybe I care too little and people should tell me to care more. So much so that all I look at are numbers and go crazy dial. It's because I swear that's all people care. Like, it's the same reason like people were being mean to Iron Mouse when she got all those subs, when became the #1 like sub person on Twitch. People were like, he's probably a man with a voice changer. And I'm like, who cares? Is it hurting your daily life? No. So shut the heck up. Not caring is punk. Listen, there are more important things in the world to care about than if this is actually a man. I don't care if that's a man. They're entertaining. They're funny, they're friendly, they're entertaining. If who cares? If anything, this is a robot and you shouldn't care about the gender of a robot. Do robots have gender, chat? Well, I mean, Chat GPT voice is a man, I assume, so imagine all VTubers secretly a man. Yeah, all VTubers secretly a man? That's crazy. I just feel like there's better uses of people's energy than to sit there and be like, the VTubers have higher numbers than my favorite face streamer. What the heck? No one cares. No one cares. I guarantee you your favorite streamer doesn't care. So why should you care so much if this robot woman and or man, who cares? Who cares? If they're #1 for like a month. It's stupid. It's stupid and I need people to use that energy for better things. Wait, I mean, you guys like to pretend I am. I mean, I do say suck my dick a lot for someone without one. Maybe I'm projecting. Girl, guy in real life. Wait, that's crazy. It's so crazy. It actually works. All right, I'm gonna let the Chat GPT voice continue.
got so bad, she had to cut her subathon short. The worst
Just
part,
wanted the
she didn't even do
voice.
anything wrong. She avoids drama, doesn't start beef, and focuses on her streams, her
Right?
community, and
Okay,
making
Chat
fun,
GPT voice
solid
knows what's up
content.
there.
The only thing she's guilty of is grinding hard and getting noticed for it. But no matter how low-key she tries to be, people still make assumptions, especially in a space where some think every VTuber is secretly a guy using a voice changer, because Zen uses
Oh no, we're being called out. Chat, we're getting called. I'm being called out. This is actually me. Guys, this is me. Can you see the oh my god, my lower half. Can you see the resemblance? I mean, look at that. Look at that chest right there. They kind of match, right? is me. I'm secretly a man with a voice changer, chat, just so you know. Oh my god, real face reveal. Oh my god, somebody clickbait that. Kuro Ishida face reveal, and it's just this. People are stupid. Can't see I'm blind how damn male Kuro is on. I know, right? Stupid sexy male Kuro.
Yes, she's an easy target. But those assumptions weren't enough to make Zen quit. She just
3D
jumped
models
back
are
into
so
streaming.
expressive.
And even though she's been hit with a
live for
lot of
that.
hate, she's also got plenty of people backing her up. She deserves better than to be torn down just because some people can't handle her success. But
Yeah,
Zentreya
ChatGPT
wasn't
voice.
the only one stepping out of the spotlight. Just a few months earlier, another well-known VTuber had stepped away.
Hey, I
and
know
this
this
one
one.
shocked everyone.
I know
Gawr
this little
Gura.
girl.
She joined HoloLive in 2020 as a cute shark girl who was just plain goofy, making weird little noises,
Oh, hiccup.
dropping the occasional curse midstream,
Can we get some 07s in chat for Goomba?
and delivering crazy good songs.
私は私、あなたはあなたと。
You
Besides
never
the
really
crazy
knew what
good
you were
songs
walking
part,
into
I
with a
also
Gura
just sit
stream,
here and make
which was
weird
one of the reasons
noises.
she blew up so fast. Within weeks, clips were everywhere. Not long after,
She was
became the
cute.
most subscribed
She was cute
VTuber on
and
YouTube.
had a beautiful,
Her streams were
easy,
scuffed in the
simplistic
best way.
design.
Tech issues, random tangents, and non-stop giggling.
Look at that. I missed that. She's so cute.
But not everyone was on board. While fans adored
Sometimes it's
her,
like I can still
others
hear her
criticized
voice.
her model, questioned her appeal, or dismissed her as just a meme. As her popularity skyrocketed, so did the scrutiny, and with it the pressure. Then in 2025, she announced her graduation. She talked about how intense it
the
got,
big G
being suddenly
word.
surrounded by so
big
many eyes
G.
and expectations. The pressure took a toll,
Random
and there were
tangents
days
in
it
my
left her
middle
physically
name.
sick.
Expected to be suddenly surrounded by so many eyes and expectations. I remember there being many days where the stress was so overwhelming that I couldn't eat or keep food down.
Still, she said it was the love.
All right. I'm going to say my piece here. I think it's really fucked up that after Gura graduated, people still put all that pressure on her to come back as a VTuber. Like, immediately. Everybody's like, okay, she's coming back, right? We're getting Gura back, right? Just different color? Just different color Gura? It was fucked up. The girl didn't want the pressure on her, and we still, this is the royal we still put that pressure on her. What if she didn't come back? Could you imagine? Could you imagine living in a world where we didn't get the return of VTuber Jesus? It's just sad. And like literally released a whole freaking song. A whole song about how like all the pressure was getting to her and she could see everybody's like criticisms and stuff, but she still wanted to do her best. Like, we got a whole fucking song and we still didn't learn our fucking lesson. It's crazy to me. Like, why did we put so much pressure on this one person to become VTuber Jesus? Like, I love watching her, like, now, because she's just being herself. There's no pressure for her to do anything. She's just playing Water Park Simulator for 500 hours. She's just doing what she loves, which is just making content. And I think there was parts of her that wanted to do the idol work, but she had, I remember she had talked about, like, a couple times that there were things she wanted to do, and then she was told that she couldn't do them, and she had to cancel projects and stuff. And that's gotta be kind of soul crushing, no? I think if I was in a company and I wanted to do a bunch of stuff and I had everything planned out, I was already working on it, just to be told, no, you can't do that. I think it would crush my creative spirit. which is crazy saying that while doing reaction content. But you know what? This is actually kind of where I flourish because I'm a yapper, and this is this is where I do best, being a yapper. Make content, be original. Not like that. Yeah, like, and I understand I understand the why. Because it's a Japanese company, things are a lot more stricter in a Japanese company. Permissions up the wazoo. And the moment you reach one single no, it could be the last person. You've already been working on this for a billion years, and that last person says no, you're fucked. And that sucks. And I feel like that would crush my spirit as a content creator to continuously work on projects, put my passion into my work, just to be told, nah. Especially like after so many years too. It's crazy. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted members. Thank you. And like, I think that's honestly, Kuro tax. Yeah, guys, remember, pay the Kuro tax. I think that's honestly why I probably would never join a company. Because like, if I'm constantly going to be told, no, I can't do the things that I want to do, then man, I'd rather be an unsuccessful indie than a successful corpo. Because at least I can do the things that I like. And I get to do it with you guys. That, and I don't want to deal with the whole like, I'm going on an indefinite hiatus. You guys will see. Does the tax need to be 10? That's up to you. Just remember, guys, you pay your taxes. But what if they do your taxes? Then you make sure they're actually doing your taxes and not fucking you over. Make sure they're actually doing your taxes, chat. Taxes. Yeah, guys, make sure you're doing your taxes. Brandon, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you. Well, Josh, that all comes down to permissions. Like, they have to have permission. I'd rather pay Kuro than my chicken, than my taxes. Do you even be thank you so much for those 50, the 5 gifted members? Thank you. Guys, make sure if you're gifted a membership, you say thank you. But no, like, I understand the why. Trust me, I really, really do. I understand like permission is important, and you have to have permission in a Japanese company to do like pretty much anything. Like, I get that. And I understand why they'd have to say no to her. It just sucks. And you said it best. Corporate life didn't fit her. She's free to do what she wants. She's free to do what she's passionate about, which is what, honestly, being a content creator, I think that's the most important thing, because otherwise you're just going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable pushing things that you're not passionate about. You think I want to sit that's why I probably will never touch a Souls game ever again. I'll touch Bloodborne again, but goddamn. I look at all the other Souls games and go, that's not what I like. I'll be miserable. And I want to be miserable while making content. And that's probably how she felt. Like, she couldn't be herself. She had to be like this image that they wanted her to be and do what they wanted her to do. So no Silk Song. We have to play Hollow Knight first, no? Do I not have to play Hollow? No. Is that a Souls game, though? I thought Expedition 33 was like an RPG. I thought it was like an RPG. I'll make you play Souls game at some point. Eventually, I will suffer through Souls games, but trust me when I tell you this, I will not be happy. I will be pretty miserable. I will be pretty miserable playing it. It is, but you need to dodge? What is with games making me parry? If we learned anything from the little bit of Bloodborne I did play on stream, I'm bad at parrying. I have the timing of like a toddler. I know we will be happy. You guys are going to pay a lot of Kuro tax for Souls games. That's all I'm saying. We're going to need tons of Kuro tax to help my mental health. Because I can guarantee you my mental health will go through the drain. All right, let's learn
Of
more about the
impatience for
Gura.
fans that kept her going, she thanked her fans and quietly stepped away. And for a while, that
What
was
is this
it,
sad
until
fucking
May
lolly art?
2025. A new post on X dropped, and the internet lit up. Not long after,
Yes, the second
Gura
coming of anime
reappeared,
Jesus.
This time as Sameko Saba. Her June debut was massive. 200,000
wait.
people showed up live. Over
Did you guys hear what he said? Her June debut. Wait, no, go back. We're gonna hear that again. I'm gonna blare this. Okay, Code Vein's different. I was actually kind of good at Code Vein. All right, listen closely. They literally say June debut. All right, listen.
After Gura reappeared, this time as Sameko Saba. Her June debut was massive. 200,000 people showed up live. Over 2 million views
Her
in a
June
day.
debut.
Merch vanished in minutes. She tried to keep it low key.
Sameko.
Same voice,
Sameko
same
and
humor,
June
same
debut.
gremlin energy.
Guys, listen, the
If you
Chat
knew,
GPT
you
voice
knew.
is doing his
But
best.
with the hype came the backlash. Some people hated her new model. Others accused her of pandering or playing it safe. But with all those
Some
tanks
people
flying
have
around,
too much
she
time on their
just kept
hands and need to
streaming.
go outside
Same
and
chaotic
touch
energy,
grass.
same unhinged jokes, same charm that made her blow up in the first place.
I'll
Both
never
you guys kinda
understand why
An
people are like,
origami boat. Pandering to the lollies.
they're not hurting
Maybe
real
it's
people. Who
subjective,
cares?
Like most things are.
Now she's back and
If
absolutely
no one in real
crushing
life
it.
is being
And
hurt,
she
who
hit
cares
over
if she wants to be a
1
tiny
million
cute
subs
cat
in just a
girl?
few days.
Catfish
Some
girl.
people still had things to say.
Solid
but way
gold
more showed up to support her.
The
Gura showed
boo-boo.
she could leave and still come back as one of the most loved VTubers in the world. Another VTuber who used to be with VShojo was Natasha
Nyanners.
She
I like
started out on
Nyanners.
YouTube over
I think
a
she's
decade ago
cute.
doing silly anime parodies.
I'm being so demonetized.
Cake with their butt. Oh god.
Oh god, I'm being so demonetized! Well, chat,
and
pray
joke
for me.
songs.
I heard there was
Oh my god, I remember this.
chord that kittens played for mods of Discord, but you don't really care for gooning, do ya?
This is beautiful.
Her early videos pushed the edge
She's a
with
little
offensive
gremlin, and I
memes,
love that.
shock humor, and content she later removed. But back then, people found her hilarious. A mix of chaotic energy, absurdist humor, and a surprisingly good voice. That blend of comedy and talent made her really popular online.
She really did. She's the epitome of like growing up on the internet, spending a little bit too much time on 4chan. What a great time for me to pause it. Look at that face. She started doing that kind of... Okay, but here's the thing. People can want to move on from that kind of content. Just because that's what you started doing, it doesn't mean that you will continue to do that. Like, if it's, a perfect example of somebody who wanted to cut off a toxic portion of their fan base, right? It was Kuro. The other Kuro. Kuro 2, Electric Boogaloo. There was a part of his fan base he didn't want following him into more content creation. And he did that. He severed that limb. You as a content creator are responsible for curating your audience. You shouldn't feed into people who are trying to control you, let alone people who are trying to tell you what content to make at all times. People still wanted her to do that shit, and she didn't want to do it anymore. Let her do what she wants to do. But don't get all pissy. Also, this guy was actually downloading these VODs, I think. That's funny as all fuck to me. Like, yeah, she did that stuff when she was young. I think as an adult, I don't think I would want to continue to make cringy VA lolicon voice acting, but that's just me. Now I do cringy reaction videos. Now I sit here and cringe at other things. But here's the thing, honey. You have free will. You don't have to continue watching her if her content's not for you, because you, as the audience, can also curate your viewing experience. if they're not making things that you want to watch anymore, guess what? You don't have to watch them anymore. That's why when people get all pissy about like someone playing a game they don't like, I'm not gonna name any names or any games, but if someone's playing a game you don't like, guess what? You don't have to watch it. You have a responsibility to yourself to watch what you want to watch. If they're not making your cringe lolicon videos anymore, then don't worry, you don't have to watch the other stuff. Why does it matter? Just watch Kuro the bunny for entertainment. Listen, I have a lot of opinions to spew out onto the internet. It's like, if you don't want to watch my React content, that's fine. I don't mind that, because I know some people think this is just slop and easy content to make. I do this for my health, though, because I need easier content to make. I get migraines every day now. I need to do things that don't require hand-eye coordination. I'm not going to sit here and pander, though. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, you guys don't like when I do this content. I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't want to upset the 2 people who don't like this content. Fuck you. I'm a grown adult. I'll still do other things. Just you don't have to watch this if it's not your cup of tea. It's different strokes for different folks. What might be right for you might not be right for some. And the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. So grow the fuck up. And if you don't like that the pink-haired anime cat girl's not making your weird lolicon...
You little shit.
If your pink-haired cat girl's not making your weird lolicon VA videos anymore and says, hey, I don't want to make that content anymore. If you keep asking me for it, you're a little cringe. That's fine. You don't have to watch them. You have free will, chat. I don't know how to break this to you. I don't know how to break this to you guys. You have free will. It's crazy, Dio. You pick and choose who you watch on the internet? Crazy. Don't want you to seize up live on stream. I don't even know what that is, Joshua. And I'm not going to look it up now because that scares me. You're the blurt brave of my life. Alright, let's continue to watch our cringe pink-haired anime cat girl.
Tonight, forcing laughter, faking smiles, same old tired, lonely place.
I just think she's cute. I think Nyanners is cute. And her relationship with Ethel is adorable.
She had a unique charm, and people saw her as a funny weirdo and loved her for it. Her voice,
relatable.
Her timing, her ability to both gross you out and make you laugh.
For stream? What is this?
I understand your need.
What the fuck? A snort.
It made her stand out. She wasn't just coasting on memes. Over time, she got into voice acting, created original music,
I
and used her
unpaused it
growing
too.
platform to connect with fans. Her honesty about anxiety and self-doubt made her relatable. By 2020,
Wow,
she
imagine being
debuted with
relatable.
VShojo and became one of its biggest stars.
I'm gonna come out.
She's so cute. She always has the cutest models. Like, that's so cute. She's adorable.
I'm so excited.
Her collabs were chaotic fun, her models got more creative, and her audience only grew larger. For a while, it felt like Nyanners had finally found her space, a new world where she didn't have to explain herself. But that didn't mean the past stayed buried. A lot of hate directed at her comes from her early
Just what we
connection
finished
to 4chan.
discussing.
She was pretty active on the site as a teenager, and even built her early audience from there. But as she got older, she started distancing
What is this
herself from that
edit?
part of the internet. The problem is, some of her old fans couldn't let go of who she used to be. When she
Oh my
publicly
God,
distanced
chat.
herself from her earlier content, especially her parody of a controversial song that included references to lolicon, a lot of people felt like she was being a hypocrite. Others just didn't like the idea that she was now
Ugh,
calling
somebody
out the
agreeing
same
with
types of
Rev.
jokes
Get
she
outta
used
here.
to make. Then came the VShojo controversy. In 2021,
yes.
YouTuber Nux Taku released a video exposing a doxing ring. that had targeted VTubers.
Ah, yes, the first VShojo apocalypse.
Nyanners pushed back, saying the video included sensitive info, undermined VShojo's internal security team, and put creators at greater risk.
All right. So here's my one thing I want to ask about the Nux Taku baloney. I watched Mugen's video about the entire VShojo incident, and of course he started when the universe was first created. And everybody, whenever they talk about that incident, says like, "Oh, Nux was such good friends with all the girls in VShojo." Now I'm asking this as a question. I'm not being mean. If you were such good friends with somebody or with a group of people and you're making a video about the corporation that they work in, you're making a whole video about like a whole bunch of stuff that's happening in the corporation that they're a part of. As a friend, would you not let them watch it first and like ask their opinion or like get some feedback on it? Or am I crazy? Because like if I was gonna make a video about like, I don't know, a made up incident, I'm gonna make up an incident, a meteor crashing through Yume's house, and Yume didn't want anyone to know about the meteor. And I'm making this video. Would I not let Yume watch the video first? Maybe don't do the takedown video. I think it's weird for somebody. Why my house? I'm sorry, Yume. I'm destroying Yume's house, chat, with metaphorical meteors. I'm just asking because maybe that's just my point of view. Like I'm too considerate. I know I am. I always will put other people before me, and that's my character flaw. I'm too nice to people. If I was making something and it involved people that I was close with, would I not want their opinion on it? Would I not want feedback? Or was that a crazy thought to have had in 2021? Were we horrible people in 2021? It's okay, Yume. You can live in my spare room while you rebuild. See, Brendan will pick up the stray cat. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weirdo, chat. Maybe I'm crazy for having these thoughts of, you know, caring and loving other people, especially my friends. And, like, irregardless if you had permission from, like, management, because after everything we learned about the VShojo Apocalypse 2, I have more opinions on that. I wouldn't just get management's okay. I would get my friends okay. I'd be like, is there anything you need me to change? Anything you need me to take out, put in? What's your opinion? What's your feedback? Because I feel like as a content creator, you would want that. How else are you supposed to become a better content creator if you're not getting, like, feedback from people who are also in the field? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I also think there's a huge lack of communication between everybody. That whole VShojo Apocalypse 1 was just nothing but communication error after communication error after communication error. And I'm pretty sure management was whispering horrible things to the girls. Pretty sure they were being puppeteered. Allegedly. I don't feel like getting shot by a lawyer today. Allegedly, of course. I just think there's a lot of shit that wasn't being, like, told correctly between all parties involved. Maybe not VShojo. I think VShojo exactly knew what the fuck they were doing. I'm not gonna say I've never watched a Nux video. I think I've watched 1.5. I watched one, and I remember sitting there going like, I don't think this is for me. Let me try another one, because I'm always willing to give people a try. I'm always willing to give everybody a little shot. Sometimes your content's not going to be for me, and that's perfectly okay. So I watched like half of another one. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what was said. I just remember clicking off the video like, okay, I'm done. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't think this is for me now. Now, would I go back and give Nux another try? Probably not, because after the Taiga incident, And I'm hoping we get full context on that in this. I know that was what was brought up for Nux. I know Nux still gets a lot of shit for the VShojo incident too. I think maybe people need to maybe let that go, considering what we know about VShojo. Just leave the girls out of it, because I'm pretty sure they were being manipulated. Well, let's keep going.
She said she and others had asked him not to release it. The internet had mixed reactions, and people were divided. She posted an apology and managed to smooth things over behind the scenes. It didn't exactly calm things down, but through it all,
well,
she
yes,
kept
because
streaming.
this is the internet.
She raised money for charity. She joined Mythic after leaving VShojo.
Oh,
Even
Mythic.
after everything, her audience kept
Oh,
showing
Mythic.
up, and her community only got bigger.
You think he'll
So
get enough
even though
anime
she was
girls to
loved
clean
by
his fucking
some and
house?
hated by others,
Mr.
she never
Asmongold?
stopped. While most of the spotlight usually goes to the girls, some of the biggest names are on the other side, and Kazuha is one of them.
All right, what does
He's
this
one of
guy
the most
do? Also, why do you call him
recognizable male
Kazuha?
VTubers out there, especially.
I'm sorry. This guy literally said it as Kazuha. Kazuha. It's okay. We can train your robot voice to be better. Kazuha. I will no longer accept his name as anything but Kazuha. I don't know anything about Niji JP, to be fair. I know literally nothing about Niji JP. My knowledge of Niji came from EN, and it died last year.
In the
let's
Japanese
learn about
space. He
Kazuha.
started as an indie back in 2018, doing his own thing on YouTube, and then got
Ew,
picked
League
up by
of Legends.
Sanji a few months later. One of the biggest reasons fans love Kazuha is that he
Stop!
doesn't try too hard. He's chill, sarcastic, sometimes a little dumb in a funny way, and that's exactly what makes
Kazuha.
him entertaining. Whether
so
he's
hard to
messing around in
say.
Apex,
Well, I guess for a robot. I mean, his model's
Playing
cute.
board
I'm
games while
sorry.
pretending
It
not
is
to be
cute. He
scared.
plays League. I know everything I need to know. His model's cute. I will say that.
or just chatting about random
Yeah,
nonsense,
like the boo.
people enjoy how relaxed and unfiltered he is.
Kazoo.
He's also
the
crazy good at
boo.
games, especially FPS titles like Valorant.
Is he just well loved because he plays cringe games like Valorant and League? Is that it? Says the girl who's never touched Valorant or
And
League.
Apex.
Because I believe in self-love. So this makes it look like the game was processed through a toaster.
A lot of VTubers play games, but Kazuha actually has the skills to back
Yeah,
it
that's
up. That
it!
makes his streams fun to watch, whether you're into the game.
Chat, I will believe nothing that this is not just a hit piece against HoloLive at this point then. You're putting him in the most loved category because he's good at FPS and League. I'm getting that right? All I know about Kazuha, I'm going to call him that for the rest of his life now, was the energy drink incident. Which I guess he did a stream with somebody else in Niji and was like, ah, yes, if you do a 1-for-1 ratio of energy drink and alcohol, it's delicious. And I'm like, wait, no, don't do that. that could kill you. Maybe I can become beloved if I played FPS good. Guys, new formula to becoming a successful VTuber and well-loved. If you are good at FPS, you too will be loved by the community. Get good, scrub, and you will become good VTuber. He doesn't stream League anymore. Wait, does Niji not stream League anymore? I swear to God, every other stream from a Niji liver is a fucking League stream. Did they stop? Did they all learn self-love? Wait, did the company ban League? I mean, Botan started like that too. I don't honestly know. I know she's good at FPS. But I don't know her entire origin story. Wait, are you telling me Niji Sanji banned self-hate and banned League of Legends because of that? Is that what I'm getting? You imagine you're in a company and they're like, hey, no more self-hating, no more League of Legends. I didn't know they stopped playing League. That's literally all Fanana played for a while. Wotan's loved in Russia? Well, she's cute. I could see it. They like big cats there. Just him. Oh, I did not know that.
Gameplay or just
Alright,
there for
let's
his
keep learning about the
reactions.
kazoo.
Over time, he's built a reputation for being laid back, funny, and a little unpredictable. He's also dropped hit song covers like his viral King cover.
It was viral? I never heard it. Oh,
Released
copyright.
Hit major milestones like 2 million subs, and even pulled off a full-on solo concert. While Kazuha helped define what a top-tier VTuber looks like in Japan, things were evolving fast
I guess
on the
he
English side
probably
too.
loved
and
on the
Mori
other
Calliope
side.
was one of them. Her
My
debut with HoloLive
queen.
English Myth in 2020 made an immediate impact. She dropped an original rap track on day 1, and it blew up.
Asterian at home. I'm gonna get
From
shot
there,
by the
she kept the
copyright
momentum
police.
going, pumping out albums, performing live in 3D, and even landing a record deal with Universal Music Japan. That level of success raised the bar for what a Western VTuber could achieve. But
That's
as
my
her fame
queen!
grew, she
That's my
also
dad!
stirred up a lot of drama. Some fans didn't vibe with her approach. She swore, she drank, she didn't act like the ideal idol.
And of course, Shotto nomimasu yo. Ah, fuck, it's me, but look, it's a shiny me. Another me. Ah, fuck.
Imagine policing what somebody does and acts. This is why I could never be an idol. This is why, honestly, this makes her more relatable, no? I too swear. I used to drink. If anything, she's the most relatable Western idol I've ever seen in my life. She appeals to a demographic. It just so happens not to be the idol demographic. What did they expect them all to act like? I'm curious. If anybody who is well versed in idolology, the ideals of idols, let me know, because I don't fucking know what an idol is supposed to be. Fake? Like cartoonishly like peppy? And Callie started to drink too often. I guess. Like Japanese. I don't know what a Japanese idol is, though. Because that's not my vibe. An idol is an entertainer. Thank you. Thank you, dog. I appreciate that little tidbit, that nugget of knowledge. Did they just want them to be, like, just acting cute all the time? Because I'm sorry, that's boring. I think by acting like she did, like acting like a normal fucking human being, like acting like herself, it made her more relatable, which increased popularity. I don't want someone just acting all fucking, oh, look at me, I'm so cute all the time. And now I will never say a swear ever. And I will only drink water. And I don't want that. That's boring. Back then was really important. That's probably why I didn't get into VTubers for a long time, because all I ever saw, are we comparing other VTubers? We're not comparing per se. We are reacting to this video. I think they're putting Callie in the hate category, which I remember people were mad that she said she like didn't understand the appeal of idols. Personally, I don't really understand the appeal either, but I understand, once again, it's different strokes for different folks. Girls being cute, I love that shit. I love girls being cute. But when that's your only personality trait, I'm bored, and I need you to say a swear to keep my attention going. I don't remember what video it was. I remember watching a YouTube video, and it talked about like not just like Japanese idols, but like the K-pop industry and like just that kind of industry in itself. I don't know, like, it was weird. People spent thousands of dollars on, like, yogurt trying to get a special lid to win a prize. And they couldn't eat all the yogurt, so they were just throwing everything out. Like, it was either yogurt or it was milk. It was something dairy-oriented. I could not imagine doing shit like that. It's not even that, like, you can be say-so. Like, I don't mind if you don't swear, I don't mind. Like, trust me, I don't mind. that's your vernacular. I swear like a sailor because that's how I was raised. I was raised amongst the filth. And now it's every other word that comes out of my mouth. But like, I don't know. I don't get it, but I understand why people like it. But I also think people need to like let people be themselves because that's what makes good content. Instead of pretending to be something you're not, be yourself and people will like you. That is the fact that is a radical thought in the VTubing sphere is crazy. That's crazy. Hey, have you tried being yourself? We don't want that. That's craziness. It's actually insane that they just want them to conform to like being cute all the time. I couldn't do that. I would bash my head into my desk after like the first 2 streams of doing that. Just pretending to be something cute. Let me be a fucking unhinged gremlin. Let Callie swear, damn it. I understand why they like kind of cut back on swearing now because, you know, it's a company. They have to get like their sponsors. They have to behave a certain way because, you know, they're representing a company. But goddamn, let them say at least one swear. Let them have like a quota of swears per stream. Like, okay, you're streaming for this many hours. Per my calculations, you get 10 whole swears. Use them wisely. Like an allowance of swearing. They don't want people to be themselves. They want people... I don't want to be a perfect idol, and neither should other people. No one's perfect. Like, okay, I know we all hate the French, but the French say it the best, though. Perfect is reserved for God. No human is perfect. People will go insane one day if you PG-13 they are allowed to have one swear every 90 minutes. So it's like, oh yes, you're streaming for 10 hours. I'm going to give you, based on my calculations, you get like 8.5 swears. You know, French hating. But I'm not hating the French. We just don't particularly care for the French. I know, like, Callie is definitely cut back. I watched Callie a lot back in the day. I still try and, like, catch VODs here and there. And I still try and catch a couple lives here and there, too. She does not swear nearly as much. But being allowed a couple swears as a treat should be allowed. Like, let them say fuck. Let my cute anime girls say fuck. Let them swear, damn it. I don't know. I think it's stupid she got hated for being, like, for just being herself. That's absolutely insane. Because sometimes I can't handle the fake, like, hi, everyone. Like, that voice kind of drives me insane.
Shit. A double rare. And then, of course, me.
And worst of all,
like,
at
see,
least
that's
to
funny
some,
to me.
she kept collaborating with male creators, especially
oh, no, not men.
VA,
Male
Connor
on
from
stream
Trash
chat,
Taste,
run!
who once made a comment that rubbed HoloLive fans the wrong way. Something about how just being in HoloLive guarantees success, even if you're not talented. Even though Callie said he had apologized to her and the other HoloLive.
See, now this is a great learning lesson. That's actually a great learning lesson. Like, okay, he said that, yes. But you can educate people. You can educate people on why that's not 100% true. And, like, okay, so like Rodeo just said, you don't watch those collabs. That's you, as a viewer, curating your viewing process. Like, oh, so-and-so is streaming with this person. I don't particularly care for those videos. I'm not going to watch it today. I'm not going to watch it. It's not for me. And that's what you do as a responsible human being. Why is it such a radical thought? That's not an opinion. That's an opinion on it. It's not an educated opinion. Don't get it twisted. But you can educate them on why it's not correct. Like, someone can say, like, oh, yeah, being in HoloLive, you automatically get 1 million subs. You can educate them that that's not true. Rip Hollow Salt. Yeah, let's pour one out for I want to pour one out for Grandpa and Magni. I loved those collabs. Those were actually funny. Like the Uno collab. I loved the Uno collab. Yeah, ignorance is curable with education. Like, if somebody's not 100% like understanding what they're talking about and just kind of talking out of their ass, that's when you take that time to educate them. They're saying something negative. They're saying something like that. They're saying something like, "Oh yeah, you get instant success by being in this company. You don't have to be talented." Prove them fucking wrong. Show them all the hard-working talent that have come from nothing to become something. Like, it's not that hard. I understand people don't want their cute anime girls mixing with men. Like, I understand that. I think it's a little... It's not for me. It's a little weird. Because in your daily life, a woman will interact with a man, no matter how hard you try to no matter how hard you try to prevent that. A woman is going to talk to a man, and there's nothing you can do to stop that. I'm sorry. This anime woman has talked to a real life man before, and so it's probably that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. They've all talked to a man at least once in their life. I don't know how to tell you that they're not instantly gonna marry that one man. Who's definitely or didn't work. Yeah, like literally, everybody works hard. Everybody is attempting to become successful. These people happen to join a company, they still worked their asses off to become successful in that company. Damn, all these girls speak. Yeah! Are you telling me? I don't want to piss off the Hololive fans too badly. But are you guys telling me, like, are you mad that, like, they talked to Yago? Are you guys telling me? You guys are mad that they talked to Yago, who is a man? Yago is best girl, but he's also a man. It's like a Stalfo. It takes a real man to become best girl. And so Yago has fulfilled that prophecy. I just need people to understand that just because somebody talks to a man, works with another male coworker, they're not instantly getting married. They're not dating. Stop being weird. Yago's the CEO. He's still the CEO, right, chat? Don't. I think dude way overhyped, but she talks to him and she talks to him. Yeah, like I can't stop that. You can't stop somebody from talking to somebody. If they're coworkers, let them co-work. No, we get too weird. Hi, Kendra. Like, I'm not saying he's still CEO. Okay, I wasn't sure if that changed when things went public and stuff. I don't quite remember it all at the top of my head. I don't want to speak improperly. The chance to talk to Yago one time, but there was a line that was wrapped around the whole park, so I chose not to. No, I would have waited. I would not care. To talk to the best girl, I would have waited. I just wish people would let them, like, just be themselves. And, you know, if they talk to a male coworker, they talk to a male coworker. I personally think dating your coworkers is fucking crazy. Why would you do that? Don't date your coworkers. Don't date your coworkers, please. You're gonna make things so awkward later if you break up. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm begging you. All right, let's keep going. We have a time limit. We have like 45 minutes left.
Still upset that she
not the video,
him.
But we have 45 minutes.
Snowballed to the point that everything she did became a target, even her music. Callie talked about feeling guilty for leaving her old music circle. She felt pressure to keep producing and worried she didn't belong.
Sad. She shouldn't
Some people didn't get her. But she didn't change to please them. She kept doing things her way and built her success on that. Callie showed how far music could take a Hololive talent. But Hololive wasn't just about music. For some,
if Korone's on this for the reason that I think it is, it's some
Inugami
bullshit.
Korone. She made her debut back
She's
in
so
2019.
Cute. Her debut!
She
She made her debut, chat!
Unlike most members, she didn't go through the usual audition process. She was actually recommended by her friend Nekomata Okayu, who had already
Why
joined the
can't he
group.
say
Her
that
debut
name
stream
right, but
wasn't
can't say
perfect. She was nervous,
Kazuha?
had tech issues,
Kazuha.
and even had a cold.
This is the best dog, chat. No one will tell me otherwise. Alright, let me rephrase that. Best girl dog.
But somehow, that just made people like her more. Right from the start, she felt genuine. What really hooked people, though, was her energy when
Like
she
she
got
has a
going.
kazoo.
Korone streams for hours, often diving into retro
Korone.
games like Doom.
Korone! The chat GPT voice is failing! She's way better than me objectively. Look how cute she
Or
is.
Spelunker.
Spelunk! Oh my god, I remember that game. Okay, guys, yes, we love the Bao Baos, but I love Korone. She was my
She
OG
laughs,
Bao Bao.
screams, makes weird noises, and talks to the chat
the
like they're
OG
close
Bao
friends.
Bao.
She just makes everything feel fun. And of course, her catchphrase and memes took off too.
She's so cute!
Yubi being the big one. She's also
Yubi,
dropped
Yubi.
original songs.
She's so
hit names
cute.
and milestones like 2 million subs, and even voiced a role in the Japanese dub of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Well, okay, so why is she on this hated list? I need to understand.
Sandra, thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. I thank you.
Yeah, guys, I want to open cards. I'm kidding, you guys don't have to spend money on me. Some of you have paid your tax.
But HoloLive isn't the only place where VTubers made an impact.
Wait!
Like Vay, she's
What was she on the list for? That didn't say anything! Chat GPT forgot that part of the script, eh? They literally just said all her achievements and then moved on to Vay. What? Maybe the script got confused. Maybe, okay guys, maybe the chat GPT got confused. Maybe they meant to put Nyanners in hated and Korone in loved, even though Nyanners is just cute. You're expecting a lot. I am expecting a lot from chat GPT, apparently. What do you mean you're gonna we got clickbaited, chat. We got clickbaited. So does that mean the Shy Lily portion's also just gonna be clickbait? Because what the fuck has Shy Lily done? Beyond the V card incident, like the initial V card launch, what has Shy Lily done to be hated? That's some bullshit. Some bullshit. Fuck this video. What do you mean you're not gonna tell me what? Why is because of the nepotism? I honestly thought they were gonna talk about the Hogwarts Legacy bullshit. I honestly thought they were gonna be like, and then this tiny dog played a wizard game and everyone was mad. Which I think is stupid. I understand. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it with my tiny little bunny paws. I understand the premise of why people don't want you to play it. I understand why people didn't want Korone to play it. But what people don't seem to fucking understand is that Hogwarts Legacy in Japan is released by Sega, which she is an ambassador of. Pretty fucking sure she has a contract to play the games that she is sponsored to play. You don't just go around and be like, oh, but this is gonna make some people angry at me. I can't play this game. I understand. But contracts are contracts, and I'm pretty sure she still wants to be a Sega ambassador more than she gives a flying fuck about people's opinion about Hogwarts and Legacy and J.K. Rowling. I understand. J.K. Rowling's a piece of shit. I understand that. I don't even like Harry Potter, but I am a very hateful person. I will play Hogwarts Legacy just to piss people off on purpose. I will play this fucking wizard game just to piss somebody off if they keep attacking my dog. Leave my dog alone. People are saying she's forced to do it. If she has a contract, and I'm not gonna try and speak out of my ass about it, but if she is under contract to be, because she is a Sega ambassador, she has to do that stream if she is under contract. If Sega says, hey, because your contract says that you have to play so many of our games sponsored, and this is still within your sponsored time frame of our contract, you have to play this game. Guys, she has to play the game. It's a contract. That's how those things fucking work. Pretty sure she wants to still be a Sega ambassador more than she cares about the Western's opinion on her. Her audience is not mainly a Western audience in the first place, so who gives a fuck? And the thing is, it wasn't really a thing on Twitter. It was all on Blue Sky, which I'm like, oh no, all 10 users are upset on Blue Sky? Oh, the humanity. But then it blew up on Reddit, which made it blow up on Twitter. It's some fucking stupid bullshit. Your form of activism is not working. By threatening people with death and doxing and all that stupid shit, you're just making yourself look more like the bad guys. There are proper ways to commit to activism, and what your way of doing is not working. You might want to reconsider how you try and spread your message and do the right thing about, you know, not fucking threatening to kill a tiny anime dog girl for fulfilling a contract I'm pretty sure she's under to play a stupid fucking wizard game. I think it's the dumbest fucking shit we ever saw in our lives, was the fact that so many people were threatened with death for wizards. Who cares? No one cares this much. Y'all care too much. Y'all need to become more like me. Stop caring. Stop caring, chat. Stop caring on what people are playing. Let people live their fucking lives. If they want to pretend they want to be a wizard for 2 fucking hours, let them pretend to be a wizard for 2 fucking hours. People are literally acting like she committed murder herself. They're acting like Korone literally went out and started stabbing people and murdering people. She played a wizard game. It's not that deep. Y'all made a puddle into an ocean, and it's not fucking worth it. I'm not saying you're bad if you like the wizard game. If you like the wizard game, you like the wizard game. I personally just don't like Harry Potter that much. I want to be a jackalope. I think that's honestly half the problem is, do you want to get political? Not particularly, but I will tell people when you're being fucking stupid. And that's why I will play the game out of pettiness if I have to, because I'm a petty person. I will go the route of the Pippa Pipkin, and I will play this game even though I hate the fucking franchise. Not that I hate Harry Potter, it just was never for me because those books were too big, and I didn't want to read books that were bigger than my head, and it worried me greatly that they were so big, and I could never get my hands on them from the library because I couldn't buy books when I was a small bun. But it's just not that deep. Kuro can't read. Yeah, there was no pretty pictures for me to stare at. Why did both of you say that? I just think it's dumb. I think the whole thing was just fucking stupid. I learned to read with Harry Potter. And, like, I'm not saying you can't like Harry Potter, chat. I think holding people accountable for the sins of the creator of something is stupid. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever to get mad at one person for playing a game. I can probably guarantee you she didn't even pay for that game. If it was sponsored, she was probably provided the game from Sega. So she didn't even spend any fucking money. But let's not worry about all the money that this person gets in royalties from, like, the 4 fucking theme parks, probably 5 theme parks. Don't worry about those royalties. Don't worry about the royalties from the thousands of items of merchandise sold throughout major retailers across the world. Don't worry about that. We're going to worry about the wizard game. We're going to worry about the wizard game, not anything else. We're going to threaten people with death over a fucking video game, not, you know, the billions of people who have entertained these theme parks, bought merchandise at, like, a fucking Target or the Walmart. We're not going to care about any of that. We're going to worry about a video game. Why do people hate Vay?
One of the most recognizable names from VShojo.
You know, right?
Harry Potter's huge in the UK. They literally, I think they have not a theme park, but there's an experience you can do in the UK.
What do you think?
Vay's model's so pretty. Vay's models are so pretty. I haven't watched a lick of Vay, but her models, I see them all the time, are so beautiful.
And one of those creators people either love or love to argue about. Vay started gaining traction in 2020.
I remember the incident with Shy Lily she had, but that was about it.
Vay stood out by being totally unfiltered.
Wait.
Swearing freely. People liked how she could go from wild jokes to laid-back gaming without missing a beat.
Become a VTuber.
Why is it always League?
Like, even if you're a VTuber that sounds like a dude, as long as you got tits on the screen, you're still gonna make money.
Her models
But
are
those same traits
beautiful.
also got her into hot water. In 2023, during her
Wait,
review
is she giving us
stream, she
milkies?
ended with a comment that included a slur, something many saw as outdated and offensive.
See you later! What did I say? What I call you guys now?
Oh.
Can you still play Virgin on Twitch? I don't know. I feel like Virgin is banned, but Retard is not, so see you later, retards!
Oh, she said the R word.
When
This
people
once
pushed
again
back,
goes back to
instead
my
of
opinion on that
apologizing,
word.
She doubled down.
All of these bright and like sarcasm and gold. Yes, I love you. I love these streamers. But in the moment you say retard, like none of them get
Isn't she
canceled,
dating
but
Soda
I
Poppin'?
say that shit. Pedestal, dude.
I understand why people don't like that word being used, but I
Like, I don't
guarantee
get
you
triggered
it's a
when they say shit,
generational
right?
thing because that word was
Leave me
slung
to it, dude.
around like a fucking
I
frisbee.
never claimed for my stream to be like a safe space.
That word was flung around like a
It is
fucking
not-
frisbee when I was
She
growing
said her
up.
stream was never meant to be
It's
a
so
safe
hard for me
space
not
and
to
told
say.
anyone who was upset
I don't
want to
piss people
that
off.
response didn't go over well. Controversy aside, though, she pulled off some big wins. Over 1 million Twitch followers,
Is that it?
streamer award nominations, and after parting ways with VShojo in
It's
2023,
wait.
she went independent.
It's not even
saying
for
the
her
new
like
contract terms
her
just didn't make sense for
conflict with
her.
Shy
Vay
Lily.
wasn't
It's just
the
because she
only
said
one proving you
retard.
didn't need an agency to make it big. Shy Lily did it too.
What the
and
fu-
built
this
something
is
massive from
fucking
the ground
slop.
up. She started out in 2020 with a 3D model she made herself, but things really took off after her 2D re-debut in
I
January
honestly thought it was gonna
2022.
be because she
That
got into a
stream
fight with
changed
Shy Lily and
everything.
people worship the ground she walks on. Shy Lily's models are beautiful. They're so like expressive.
They're so beautiful.
They're what I strive for in my model. I like expressive models. I like being able
This
to like
is
look
it.
horrified when
She
I
went from
actually am
being a smaller
terrified of
creator
something.
to one of the most popular indie VTubers around. By 2023, she
Okay,
had
why do
passed
we
1
hate her,
million
though?
followers on
Why is she
Twitch.
hated?
Shy Lily's the kind of streamer who keeps you on your toes. One
No,
minute
she
she's
got
making
Vay got
gremlin
into an
noises,
situation with she got in a situation with Shy Lily
the next,
because they're
she's
like, oh,
cracking
she
a flirty
sounded,
joke.
they sound alike.
Breed.
She's so
Okay.
pretty in
But
pink.
no pregante. Only breed. No pregante. Breed. Pregante. No pregnant. Only bread. Only crumbs.
Then
She's so
suddenly
pretty
she's
with
sharing
pink.
a surprisingly heartfelt story from her past. She leans into
Oh, the
humor with
feet!
a grin, but it never feels fake or forced.
She's
And
German, I
super
think.
engaged with her chat, whether she's gaming
I haven't
or just
watched
hanging
a
out
lot of
during
Shy
long
Lily
Just
just because I don't
Chatting
like watching
streams.
stuff on Twitch.
She's always bouncing off the audience, which probably helped her win Best Just Chatting Streamer. Her reactions feel real, and she somehow
they're so
always finds
pretty.
new
She's
ways
so
to make
pretty.
people laugh. But going independent doesn't always mean smooth sailing, like Nux Taku. He might honestly be.
Why is she hated? You didn't tell me. ChatGPT man. ChatGPT man. ChatGPT man, why is Shy Lily hated? ChatGPT man, why? But they on the thumbnail, she's literally on the hated side. Same with Colorne. So you assume there is something that is going on, but there's nothing. We got debated. Oh my god! All right. Let's. I'm pretty sure I know like one half of the Nux Taku situation. Let's learn about the other half of the Nux Taku situation.
One of the most
I give up.
controversial VTubers on the internet. His early content was mostly anime memes, top 10s, and those ridiculous voiceovers, which helped him hit 1 million
Which was a
subs
big
by
thing
2019.
when I was
By
growing
the time
up.
he debuted as a VTuber in 2021, he already had a massive following.
Hello and welcome. Your
I
new
think it's his
overlord,
voice. I honestly think it's his
VTuber
voice.
Nuxenor. Yay!
I think that's why I couldn't finish it.
Oh my God,
I think that's why I couldn't finish whatever video I was watching. I think it was his voice.
Over time, Nux started switching things up. Less anime, more trending topics, collabs, reaction vids, and internet commentary. He kept growing, past 2 million subs, and even worked with
But they
big
didn't even talk
creators
about
like
that.
Critical.
Like 600,000 live
They didn't talk about
viewers.
any
Here's
of the
just
Cinder
400,000
situation. I'm so
on this screenshot. I
so
think
confused.
It ended up here. This one is 490,000 live
Wait, is he
viewers.
talking to the Char
She
Bear?
made 306K from Super Chat that night, or
Some
Oh my
ordinary
god,
gamers.
man.
When I was like looking
Yeah,
into
you
it.
knew this a month before all this went down, because I reached out to you when this guy was trying to fish me. And other people, and swat them.
But like, you
Iron Mouse.
That's 100K followers. That is awesome. Hell yes.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Oh my
and
god, that
many more.
cute little
That's when
mouse
things
model. I
started
love that
getting
model.
messy. He's been caught up in a lot of drama. The first major one was the VShojo situation back in 2021.
Which I've already said my
Long
piece
story
on. We're
short,
not gonna. I'm
Nux
not gonna
made a
talk about it
video
again.
warning
If
people
you
about a
care enough, you
doxing
can go back
scam
in the
that was
VOD and watch
targeting
that.
Vtubers. VShojo staff initially thanked him, but then some of their talent started criticizing the video. They said he didn't have permission to post it. Suddenly, the same people he was
Mouse's
trying to help were
voice,
dragging
like
him
her
online,
strength
and it
growing
blew
back
up
in her voice, is
fast.
such a
He took the
crazy
video
thing
down.
to like watch the progression of.
And I would like to give you a timeline of events, but it does not right any of the wrongs that I've made. A month ago, a guy was impersonating VShojo, doxing and swatting VTubers, and came really close to getting me.
I feel
got
like
swatted
this
once in the
all
past,
could have
and
been
it started.
prevented if they
People die in
just
these situations.
fucking
To come close to
communicated.
happening again terrified me. When I brought this to the attention of VShojo, they told me that they knew this was going on.
Apologized and tried to move on, but the internet didn't forget. Then came the Taiga situation,
What happened?
which caused
this
even more
is the
backlash.
this is the
In
wrong
a 2021
Taiga.
video with Moist Critical,
Isn't
Nux
it?
mentioned serious allegations against another VTuber named Taiga. Claims that at the time were circulating widely online. But months later, new information came out. An
This is the wrong
independent
Taiga.
investigation revealed the allegations were false and
It's not
traced
the
them
right
back to
Taiga!
suspects who had been targeting Taiga with fabricated evidence. After that, Nux edited the video to remove the reference and left a pinned comment explaining that while he had included a disclaimer.
I know the voice is ChatGPT. I know the script at this point is ChatGPT. I didn't think the video itself was edited by ChatGPT. That's not the right Taiga. Did this guy literally just look up Taiga VTuber and literally just grab the first PNG he found? Oh my god. I didn't think it was edited with a fucking ChatGPT. This is actually the definition of slop with no research. It's Taiga. Oh my god. Is it like when I say coffee? I unironically say coffee now, and I think it's instead of just saying coffee, now I can only say coffee when I'm talking to somebody. Oh god, oh, what the fuck. This is the definition of toiga. It's taiga. Toiga. Tenga! Not the Tenga controversy. That's a controversy I'd like to get mixed up into, if you know what I mean. Is it chowder or chowda? Chowda? I don't know. I've never had chowder. Is it not pronounced chowder? Oh my god, British girl comes out again. Taiga. Oh my god, I'm just fucking continue watching it.
To risk spreading misinformation. He also said
Ew,
he reached
Rev.
out to Taiga privately to apologize and planned to address it more fully once he had a clearer understanding of what happened.
Because he you know.
I want to mute this so bad. I want to mute this part so bad so I don't have to hear him.
And I apologized to him privately that I even alleged something
chat,
like
can we get a
that.
collective
And, like, because a friend told me. I believed him. Every time this topic came up, I apologized.
Still, for many viewers, the
Oh, thank
damage
God I
was
didn't have to
already
hear
done.
his
Critics
voice.
felt the retraction came too late, lacked
'Cause he's a
clarity,
hypocrite?
and didn't reflect the seriousness.
I'm not gonna
of
get
the
into it. I'm not gonna get
accusation.
into it because I
Some
don't need
even
the wrath
accused
of
Nux
Rev
bearing the correction
coming
and
down
not
upon
owning the
me.
full
Just
weight of
know
what was said. The fallout from that moment stuck with him. And
We'll
it
never
became one of the
endorse
key
that
moments where his
person ever.
reputation took a major hit. After that came even more drama. Lolly accusations,
He just
backlash
likes
over
it,
reaction
but hates
content,
lolicons.
especially those weird Jaden Animations video titles, and his past connection with Shadman, who was known for drawing seriously disturbing
God,
content.
don't actually look up that
Nux
guy.
said he
Don't look
never
up
supported
Shadman.
it
Please
and just
don't, chat.
wanted to
Don't ever
roast the
look that
guy.
up.
But a lot
It's
of people
disgusting.
didn't buy it. Things kept piling
He's
on.
no shame.
And to the
Oh, he
point
didn't
that
talk,
most
so thank the
people
Lord.
started calling him the most hated VTuber. And through it all, Nux just kept going, uploading videos, hosting podcasts, and dealing with non-stop backlash. For better or worse, Nux stayed in the game.
The cliff notes. The cliff notes is he makes really disgusting art of young real life children.
That would have ended
and
most
just
careers,
don't look at it. Also,
and
what
still
is
walked
this
away with
fucking
a loyal audience.
These
And
chat
he's just
GPT,
one example
we've
of
been
how
bamboozled,
complicated
chat.
success can be.
So that was a video. That was a video we watched, chat. Chat. We were scammed. We were scammed. Woo! I made myself too big there. I just come out, what the hell is that face? I don't know, chat. Boo this GPT. That normally I would tell you like, hey, make sure you support this creator. I'll add them to the description down below. No, I don't think I will. Not on this one. There was absolutely no research done in that video. You didn't even put the correct taiga in the thumbnail. I think you just googled taiga VTuber and just picked out the first one you found. There was nothing. It's like the guy was like, okay, ChatGPT, quick, tell me the life story of this particular VTuber, go. And then we got nothing. We literally got debated with two of them. He does well with the whole cancel me, I don't care. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I told you guys, stop caring so much about what people say about you and what people think. And just stop caring. Nux is doing that. So good night, Rodeo. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, that video was shit. I want to pre-watch videos though. I don't want to pre-watch shit that we're gonna do for reactions, because then I'm not reacting to it. I already watched it. But that was just ChatGPT AI garbage. I need to read some of these comments on this. What are people saying? What are the comments here? The second I heard the AI voice, I immediately disregarded all the things that were said in this video, even though I haven't heard it yet. ChatGPT, tell us about Kuro. Which Kuro? There's a reply. Oh, because someone saying, yeah. Alright, just wondered why on the thumbnail Korone was hinted at being hated. As far as I know, everyone loves her. When it came to her segment, nothing bad was said about her. Yeah. I'm wondering if the person who... Oh, wait. The person who owns this channel... The person who owns this channel actually has replied to some people. Oh. I don't think this person knows what a VTuber is. I think they asked ChatGPT what a VTuber is. Someone says thanks for the Korone clickbait. I just Oh, they got in an argument with somebody in the comments. Somebody says, oh, and they have a Clippy PFP. They got that Cliffy PFP. And being hated by some unhinged aunties doesn't warrant devil horns on the VTuber themselves. Enjoy the dislike. People like you enjoy all engagement anyway. And this person, the person who owns the channel, is like, the thumbnail simply represents the idea we were trying to convey about the video. But you have two people that you're saying are hated, and you didn't fucking say anything negative about them. You missed so much context about this person. You just put them in there to clickbait people. Is the guys, man, do you remember Clippy? You guys remember Clippy? Or a simpler time. And the guy goes, "Why are you so salty?" Because you made fucking slop, sir. Oh my god, yeah, someone called them out. They're like, "I think it's the wrong taiga." He's like, "Oh damn, we fumbled." No shit, you fucking fumbled the bag. You didn't. I don't even think you know what a VTuber is, bubby. I don't even think you know what a VTuber is. Alright, someone says AI slop, and the guy responded and says, "None of this is AI, that's a This person lied as easily as they typed this message. It says, "None of this is AI. Our team works hard to make original videos. We have a voice actor who says debut." He literally said debut twice. You mean debut? Debut. I'm never gonna say we're watching someone's debut ever again. Be like, "Okay, chat, we're gonna watch along to this debut." Maybe he imagined the team. Maybe the team is the AI friends he made along the way. They have a voice actor where they sing that day. That reply came from ChatGPT too. We have a voice actor, video editor, and a script writer. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. ChatGPT, ChatGPT, ChatGPT. And others helping to make entertaining content for your enjoyment. Someone responds, "It's not AI. Use an AI voice for the video." Take your meds, channel owner. This is some bullshit. The team was the AI friends we made along the way. Chat, if you say chat, Kuro, if you say chat GPT 3 times while streaming at midnight, it appears. I've never used chat GPT, nor do I feel inclined to. Isn't it just fucking Google? Isn't chat GPT just Google? Can't I just Google what I want to know? Why would I ask chat GPT? Why would I literally type in anything I want to Google into the little bar with the website doodle, and it'll take me to Google. Why would I type in another website to ask them what Google's gonna tell me? I don't understand ChatGPT. I don't understand it. Someone, I need a video. I need a video essay on ChatGPT so I can understand it. Maybe this guy will tell me. Someone said, "Full of AI bull." The owner of the channel goes, "None of these are AI, bruh." Backslash, thank you so much for being a member of the rabbit hole for 10 months. Thank you. I use ChatGPT for homework such as essays and math. They're very helpful. I'm not going to tell you not to do that because I'm not your mom. But don't you feel like you do better and actually learn the content to which you're writing your essay about by typing it yourself? Also, I know it's highly inaccurate sometimes because there's someone on my YouTube shorts and I watch them because they adopted a cat. And I already can tell these people are full of bullshit because they ask the guys like, "You're not a breeder, are you?" And the guy's like, "No, but you still need to fill out this contract because this guinea pig that I sold somebody tried to kill people." And then they asked ChatGPT what fruit a cat can eat. And I'm like, cats shouldn't be exposed to a lot of fruit. Apples as a treat, but very rarely. Don't give them citrus. And the guy straight up gives the cat citrus. And I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna kill that cat. That's great." And then I scrolled. But like, I don't think I would rely on ChatGPT for everything. Like, maybe to like give you like a summary. But like, don't you guys have to cite sources? Back in my day, you had to use MLA format. to do the work. I just use it as a tool. Okay, see, that's different. I know people straight up complain because they use it to straight up write the entire essay. And I don't feel like you're retaining any information. No, cats cannot be vegan. That is false. Cats are carnivores. You can give them some fruits and vegetables. Some. Very slim word, some, because there's a lot that will just straight up fucking kill them. But cats are not. They're not omnivores. They are carnivores. Give your cats and your dogs. You need to give them fucking meat. Do not adopt a meat-eating animal if you're not going to feed it correctly, because I will hunt you down. That's where I get angry. That's where I will threaten people. Don't hurt the animals. Oh, wait, there's another one. On the off chance this isn't AI written, credit your writers, cite your sources, show your work, or it's going to be hard to assume you didn't throw this into ChatGPT and had it spit this back out at you. Faceless is fine. AI voice is fine. AI written means you don't care, and that's fine. Make your bag, but don't expect any positive responses if you do. And this guy goes, this took weeks to make! As our writers are the researchers too. Well, yes, if you ask ChatGPT for the information about that, then yes, your ChatGPT who's writing your script is also your researcher. Everything we put in the script has sources like articles, videos, or YouTube comments. None of our videos are AI. I doubt so much of that, chat. As I said, typically I would, you know, cite my video, put it in the comment section, all that. But not for this AI garbage. This is actual dog shit. This is the shiniest dog turd I've ever seen. AI slop, says someone, and the owner says, I guess people nowadays can't distinguish AI from real people anymore. We are doomed. You said Daboo! You literally said Daboo! Fuck this guy. Is that a challenge? I don't want a picture of your shit, honey. Love you. Please don't send me an actual picture of your poo. I will die. Like, dogs can eat some fruits and vegetables as well. Like, I know dogs like blueberries. And a lot of, like, fresh-made dog food has vegetables in it. But cats eat meat. You can't make a cat a vegan because that will kill the cat. Please do not make your cats vegan. Ehu. This was an actual piece of dog shit. Like I said, I don't want to ever pre-watch videos because I don't feel like that is reacting to content. I think that's just re-watching a video with you guys with me, which is, I don't think that's very fun. Maybe I stick to more HoloLive oriented stuff. I do have HoloLive stuff for next week for us to watch. I just thought the video was interesting. Like, I will admit, I got clickbaited. I wanted to know what Korone did. I wanted to know what Shy Lily did. And I got baited. But next week we will definitely have more HoloLive content. In the unpre-watched video with Shy. Yeah, I know it was, but I don't want to. Maybe, honey, darling, do you want to watch videos for me to tell me if it's good to react to? Do you want to be like? Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Because I want to have a fresh reaction. I don't like. Guys, I'm not gonna be like Sniper Wolf. I'm not gonna already watch the video and then react to it with you guys. That's not entertaining to me. Handshake emoji. But you can't call me honey. Like, I don't want to pre-watch shit because I want it to be a genuine reaction with you guys. But like, that was a shit video. I'm sorry, chat. I'm gonna unpin the comment. I'm gonna unpin this. Excuse me while I take my credit away from this video owner. Maybe that's why they only have 100-something subs. Because they're making AI garbage and people can clearly see it. If that was an actual voice actor, if you, the maker of that video, are watching this, and that was an actual voice actor, You need... What I need you to do is to fire them. Because they don't know how to say debut. They said debut. But that should fall on you as the creator, as the person putting your neck out there, as the owner of that channel, to proof watch and proof edit your videos. So that's all on you, my dude. You don't want to be claimed for AI garbage. Maybe, just maybe, watch your shit. And make sure they're not saying stupid words like debut and kazoo. I feel like that guy just read Dr. Seuss that day or something. Oh, I need to set up for the next stream because we're gonna watch along to Callie's 5th anniversary VR concert. It's clearly AI. Yeah, you can't even say it's not. So I'm gonna raid into myself. On the off chance it's not, though, I would like to offer my humble advice, content creator to content creator. Fire your voice actor. Now, yeah, I need to set stuff up for it because we're gonna be on this. I gotta set stuff up for it. And I wanna go grab a drink. Do I not work tomorrow? It's Saturday. I don't work Saturdays. That's possible. Yes, I can raid into myself. I've done it before. Yeah, on the off chance it's not AI, sir, you just might want to consider firing somebody. We've always been able to raid ourselves as long as there's a waiting room ready. So I put both of them up. The only day that changed was Tuesday to Wednesday. God forbid anybody should have to work on a Saturday. I'm sorry. I get one weekend day off, and I picked Saturday. Mainly because I hate going grocery shopping. Anywho, we're gonna go. I'm gonna raid into myself for our watch along for Callie's VR chat 3D concert for her 5th anniversary. If you watched the VOD, I'm sorry that video was horseshit. Don't send hate to the creator though, because that's not my vibe. I don't believe in doing that shit for stupid stuff. Hopefully this guy lives and learns, and maybe learns what a fucking VTuber is. And if you're still watching the VOD, make sure you subscribe, hit that like, and hit that notification bell. On this VOD, leave a comment. Tell me your favorite VTuber and why you love them. And why spreading hate is stupid. And that got nothing else for my VOD watchers. Just hate Kuro. She looks. No, I don't! If you're gonna sit there and do that, you gotta pay the tax. You gotta pay the bullying tax. But I will see you guys in like 8-ish minutes, 5-ish minutes, and a few minutes. But I'm not gonna know for you guys. I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.